Hello, Truth Nation.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man. I feel just like a rock star. You're not actually supposed to do that, Posty. That's the problem.
No, that's the thing is, if you sing about it, you're supposed to have done it. You can't.
Fair.
We went to Ibiza. Where's that?
Basically, I'm worried about Post Malone.
Really? You've never been worried about Post Malone before? Why are you worried now?
Well, we have to because
We don't have to. You don't have to worry about him. Stop worrying about Post Malone.
He is a massive talent. He's very young. He's gotten very rich very quickly.
Very quickly.
And sometimes some people just don't deal with that. Now, we've noticed all of the face tattoos. There's clearly, I feel like, issues there that he's sort of voicing through his face tattoos. The guy was a perfectly handsome lad. I know that face tattoos are in fashion, but to that degree, he looks like my old desk at school.
What's wrong with it? Why is everyone having a go at a guy who's got face tattoos and takes some drugs?
It's getting to the point where I think there's some issues that he's got, right? And maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not the face tattoos, but the fact is, when you combine that with the footage that's come out, look at his eyes there. He looks like he's possessed me.
Yeah, that's the act.
That's not an act though, Laurence.
Are we worried about him then?
Well,
his literal biggest song that we all rewarded and went, yeah, that's good. He talks about hoes, pillies, which I'm assuming means drugs, and living like a rock star. And everyone went, fucking love it, mate. And then when he's living that way, they go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're not supposed to.
You're just meant to sing about it.
Yeah, this is the thing though. It's like when rappers rap about killing people. It sounds good. You don't actually do it.
There he is in his
It's
Patrick
the little
Mahomes top.
hand movements as well. They're really odd. His face just looks so like inflated by, you know what I mean?
Drink and drugs. And his hair. Look at the hair.
It's very Amy Winehouse-esque, and that's the thing I'm getting from
You don't want to lose another
an
beautiful
icon.
soul.
He's a fucking, like, he's done some amazing songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then that weird one where the microphone's on the floor, he's sort of picking it up and it's like a dead bird. Like it's a little bird. And then a bit like it's a cock. So
it did look like
for a second he was treating it gently, and then suddenly he went, that's a big shaft. And everyone was like, whoa.
Don't. And then he does this thing with his hand afterwards.
Swish.
It's not a swish though, is it? It's not.
Is he drunk? He's just drunk.
See, I don't think this is just drunk, and I think that's why everyone's concerned. Right. Because we've all been drunk. It's fun. It's a good time.
It can be, but
as
not
long as
always.
you
don't drink to excess.
Drink doesn't make you do that. There's things he did. There's the way his eyes are moving. Like he's clearly
on drugs.
Yeah,
of some sort.
You know. And the thing is, we're not surprised when it starts affecting you in public that regularly. It's got a hold of you. That's the point where everyone's going, now you're taking the piss with it, mate, and now you need to stop before it controls you. You know,
which is what happens to a lot of stars.
I'm certainly not sitting here going, oh, it's all right as long as you do it a little bit. But the point is it could fucking end it in disaster.
A similar Amy Winehouse type.
And we don't want to, like, you know, people miss Amy Winehouse that much. And this guy, since streaming records began, 2 of his albums are top 5
ever
since the streaming. Wow. Something like that. I seen the other day, Drake was like number 1.
No, by a long way.
Yeah, something like that.
Scorpion was it
was
really
Scorpion, yeah. And then 2 of Post albums are in the top 5.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is a modern day legend. Yeah.
A guy as well who you'd imagine is quite powerful because of that. So telling him, hey, don't take those drugs and do that drink, he goes, I'll do what I want. So I'm a rock star. Yeah, and everyone's like, mate, give it a break.
So like when you're on that level, you need people to tell you what are you fucking doing? And like this is where you find out they're usually surrounded by yes men. Yeah. How he can go out on stage in that state is beyond me.
But people argue it's a bit of an act. They argue it's part of it.
I don't think that's an act.
But
do you know what? No, but this is the thing. To anyone who's sitting there going, that's an act. I've seen many live shows of this guy. And he clearly likes a party.
Yeah.
But this is a new level. I mean, how often do you ever see a celebrity ever in that state?
Inebriated to that level.
No, he's out of it. He addressed it at a concert, apparently.
I'm not on drugs, and I feel the best I've ever fucking felt in my whole life.
Did he say I've given up drugs or I'm on drugs?
He said I'm not on drugs, and I feel the best I've ever felt in my life.
Okay.
Let's see if he says out after that.
But for anybody that's concerned here, I appreciate the love and the support, but I feel fucking fantastic and I'm not doing it.
It does worry me.
It's not the most convincing denial I've ever seen in my life. Like when someone says,
you slay your denial.
No, but I feel fucking fantastic. He might be telling the truth. That might have all been an act. It doesn't look like it was an act. You know what I mean?
The most powerful people with the most extreme lifestyles will have extremes. And I don't know if we can expect Post Malone to live within the normal bounds of what people do.
He's not living a normal life, is he?
What would you do if you were around Post Malone? That's the problem. How do you reach out? Are you the record label? Are you the people around him? Do the people around him even think this is unhealthy? Do they go, let's just a couple of nights. You know, every now and again he does some druggies.
You need
They talk
someone.
like he does.
You need someone to grab him and go. You sit it the fuck down. You need to calm yourself.
What if you have someone around him who thinks, shit, this is his creative process? What if I interrupt this and he becomes
A lot of artists have spoken
Austin.
about that before, you know. They need it, sort of thing. Do you know the most common thing I've heard is common to do when you get high?
Yeah.
Is to keep checking your Twitter and social media accounts.
Yeah.
Because you think, did I post something? I'm pretty sure I posted.
Did I just post a selfie with this?
Genuinely,
Did
right.
I think that was a good idea?
Constantly checking social media, like I'm pretty sure I've just posted something when I've been like dropping off.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
Which is what you've been told. So when you've been falling asleep, other
I'm
people were
fine,
checking
mate.
your social media.
I'm just nodding off to
Yeah.
sleep. But I've heard other people,
Yeah.
they keep thinking they've posted something when they haven't. That's very common.
So you're telling me that when other people get high, they check your social media? When you're falling asleep?
yeah,
Makes
we'll go
sense.
with that.
Makes sense.
We'll go with that.
Seems about right, yeah. Next time you get high, if you do in a legal country, don't be checking True Geordie's social
Well,
media.
just don't be
all right?
posting anything is the point, because
Good.
really you could make yourself look stupid.
Free your mind in other ways. Meditate.
Psychedelics.
Speaking of someone else who feels that their life is slightly out of control and they need to address it publicly, this week Shane
That's a good link, by the way.
Yeah. This week Shane don't stop me saying it. It was on a roll.
Sorry, cool.
This week Shane Dawson addressed his weight gain. Is that Shane Dawson?
Yeah, that was him with
I don't feel like it's the weight gain he needs to address.
Do you know how that fella he's mates with does the weight
weight gain?
Freddie
Kruger.
Was it Freddie?
Jeffrey. I knew it was a typical English name that didn't look anything like the identity the man has. Woman. Person.
There was something else that happened with Shane this week. It involved someone leaving a comment essentially shaming him about his body and his weight.
Oh.
Can we just say though, someone shamed him about his body weight on a comment?
Welcome to our world.
Is that news?
No.
Sorry, that's an hourly basis for me.
And in real life.
Sharing a screenshot of a comment reading, I love Shane, but it's a damn shame to watch him putting all this weight back on while everyone around him laughs and enables it.
Enables it. Is that how people look at you when I'm not in the room? Do they say anything like, are you gonna let him keep eating like that? Are you gonna allow that? Are you gonna keep ordering that? Does
I
anyone
don't
ever say
order
that to you?
it. I don't order it.
Sometimes you do order it.
Yeah, but Gio goes, should he really be eating 8 burgers in a row? And I'm
No, I
like,
don't.
he's not eating 8 burgers.
Don't
in a
worry
row.
if you're worried out there. This isn't. You don't have to have an intervention.
No one needs to intervene. He's fine. Look
I'm
at him.
perfectly happy.
Yeah.
I feel fantastic.
I feel fucking fantastic.
Then tell me, Brian, why are you trying to hide your body with camo?
I love you so much, Shane. I'm so sorry you had to see that comment.
Hey, why don't we just not leave horribly abusive comments on people's videos?
This is the thing, though. Some of them are actually leaving comments in worry for him, or you don't have a heart attack or something. You know?
If you really care about someone, sure, that's fine. It's difficult to tell online what your tone is, whether someone's happy or whether someone's sad, whether someone's caring or someone's nasty.
Emojis help with that.
Right,
So if
absolutely.
you're telling me I'm a fat fuck, but you put a heart on the end, I might forgive you.
Especially if you're a woman, he'll definitely forgive you.
It's weird because sometimes girls have tweeted me stuff like that in the past. or
Yeah,
whatever.
they went, I
It's
like a big daddy.
There's a little bit of me that goes, oh, she shamed me there.
Really?
And then I go-
How to make you feel when you're shamed?
By a woman, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
You can do it. Go on, ladies.
So because you get an erection because of a comment, it's all right.
In a word, Laurence. Absolutely.
Right.
My only response is gonna be fuck you. People who make fun of people's weight or attack people's weight, literally fuck you, you're gonna die soon. I know it, I can feel it, I'm psychic. Here's my water boy, just a second. Thank you, sweetie. I need my water. Oh, you thought it was gonna be Diet Coke, dude.
It's probably made worse by the fact that his boyfriend is in considerably better shape than him. When you're a man and a woman, generally speaking, the woman's always the pretty one. Go with me on this. The woman's always the pretty one. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Getting into different
Sometimes,
waters here, right?
You know, I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty guy.
Yeah.
But
you should see that ass.
bubble butt. But the thing is,
Wow.
squat booty. But the thing is, when those two fellas walk into a bedroom together, they're going to kind of compare up.
Are they?
I think they might.
No, because
just hear me out on this.
Oh,
because
I've been
with
trying to.
With a man and a woman,
Yeah.
you're so different. You never look at a woman and go, yeah, I'm in better shape than you. We're totally different. We look different. Christ, I'm a 23 stone man.
my tits are much smaller than yours.
She says.
Whee!
But, hey, with these two fellas, they walk into a bedroom. They can literally look and go, well,
I can see my dick.
my belly's smaller than his,
Right.
But he's got a bigger cock. So swings and roundabouts, doesn't it?
I suppose that's one
Well,
sex
quite-
position.
maybe it does.
Do you not think maybe his partner likes someone who's a little bit on
Well,
the
yeah, of course,
bigger
I'm sure.
side?
But
yeah.
all I'm saying is, if I was a gay fella, it might make me feel. If I was a gay fella,
if we're not gay,
It-
and we can't be
absolutely.
clear about that. Neither of us
but
are
if
gay.
we were, and I
Yeah.
walk into a bedroom and I
yeah,
think,
and you look at my body,
I'd
you'd
be
feel
like,
ashamed.
he's pretty trim.
Yeah.
He's pretty trim. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
a bit
I'd go, it's all right, babe. I like him a bit bigger.
Thanks.
And you go, I love you.
Cheers.
And then we'd snog.
tongues and all.
tongues.
Are you thinking about that in your heads? Is that what you're thinking about now? Have we planted that little seed in your mind of us kissing?
Does that make you gay?
I think that's what you'd like, isn't it? Just admit it to yourself.
That makes
Stop
you
hiding
gay.
it,
That
right?
makes you gay.
Tell your family,
Tom.
say, I watched True News and it made me gay.
And we're also worried about True Geordie's weight gain. At what point, when you're in the public eye, do people not comment about you? And why is it okay for people to give positive comments, but not necessarily comment on something which seems quite obvious because he has gained weight?
Yeah.
So the reality is that Shane has gained weight.
I don't think Shane is saying that, is he? Shane's just saying, I don't really want to hear it, so I'm just going to take a break, which is fair.
And that's fair enough. But at the same time, does that mean that people should not comment because it doesn't make him feel good?
I think this is the thing, though, is that's the balance that we're all trying to find online nowadays. So back in the day when there was no social media, generally you only compared yourself to your mates who you knew, who you went to the pub with or whatever. Now it's just bombarded into our faces. Like, obviously we've seen advertising and TV back in the day, but now everyone's fucking body is all over Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and everywhere. And you're being hit with all these images and you're left sort of knowing where you are in the pecking order a lot more.
Do you care about where you are in the pecking order?
People always want to feel good about themselves. That's just normal. He isn't feeling good because he's being directly told, yeah, you're out of shape. And he probably knew that anyway. Do you know what I mean? This isn't a surprise to him.
He's not going in the comments and going, am I? And his boyfriend's going, you look great. Shh.
Yeah.
Let's turn that off.
All those Snickers, I really thought weren't having an impact.
That's so mean.
You've shocked me.
That's
there.
mean. That's fat shaming.
No, but this is the thing, though. This is what I'm trying to say. Is Shane is a realist. Everything about him seems to be self-aware, although he's a drama queen. He knows what he's doing. I don't think he's trying to fight the system. He's well aware of the system he's in.
Yeah. Eat food, gain weight. System.
He's just trying to get people to get off his back.
And away his tight little ass goes. Wow. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Does anyone really drink water like that?
Does he need to show us that?
Also, do you need to...
I feel like he's showing...
Just gravity will do its job.
They put subliminal messages into like movies. I feel like we're getting targeted here.
What subliminal message are you getting? I'm feeling thirsty.
Are you going to... It's a big bottle.
Shane, you can take a bigger load than me. You're the better man of water.
No, I do work out a lot. It's right? A lot. Thank you. And I know I look thick, but it's because I'm strong, right?
Very strong. Yeah.
I do wonder, has he paid an actress to come and say all this? Is she just like a fit actress who isn't really a trainer? And she went, right? And he goes, yeah.
I'm gonna be straight with you here, Brian. I think it would be cheaper to get a real trainer than an actress when you're in America. So it'd be easier for him to pay a trainer that day and go, come and train me, and just when I bring a camera crew over.
I'm only saying this because we didn't actually see any exercise there. All we seen was him finishing a rowing.
Oh, good.
You see what I'm saying?
And he goes 100.
99.
Yeah. 99. Yeah, good.
It's not that I don't want
cake for?
Yeah, he's getting. That looks like a handbag.
It's my bad. That was fat shaming. I assumed it was cake.
Well, it was on his knee, so it kind of did look like. And it was a big pink thing, you know.
Pigs are not good branded animals. Like, if you said to me, Laurence, tomorrow I'm going to release a line of pigs on T-shirts, I'd go, Brian, that's not a good idea.
For him, they're perfect though, because they're like quite sort of.
Why are you fat shaming him?
Quite sort of.
When's a pig fun?
But he's got quite a pink face. Do you know what I mean? Do you not think he's got like a pink face?
He has a pink complexion because he's a white man.
He's particularly pink. You're quite pale by comparison.
I'm Casper the fucking friendly ghost.
He's got a glow to him.
Yeah, this
and
guy.
I like that.
Yeah, this guy's the one. Yeah, he's worried someone's going to come along and blow his house down. Yeah,
Shane's content is good, but I just feel like I'd like to just trim it right down to 10 minutes.
Ooh, fat shaming.
From about.
If you could just trim down, please, Shane.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Doesn't seem nice.
Now we've done the important stuff.
All right.
On to the lighter stuff. On to the less important stuff. Trivial matters. We do that on True News sometimes. The coronavirus.
Who'd have thought a beer could cause so much uproar?
Do you know they've lost loads of money? Their sales are down.
Makes sense. People getting a bit angry with the word.
It's just word association in your head when you go to a bar and the BBC and all, they were going coronavirus, people dying like over and over and over again. You go to the bar and you go, should I
have the dead drink?
You know, literally, and I think it's affecting sales.
Never has a man filled me with less confidence that he's dealing with the coronavirus well than Donald Trump, a man who basically just continues to repeat some absolute bullshit for about 5 minutes.
We're at the same number. A lot of people are getting better, very much better.
Stop.
Very much better.
Very much better.
The 15 people, likewise, we have them down to a much lower number. They're in good shape. Most of them are in really good shape.
Shane Dawson sitting there going, for fuck's sake, even the coronavirus sufferers are in better shape.
Better shape than me. Imagine if there was a fire and someone went, is the fire out? You went, It's going out.
It's getting there.
Well, yeah, but what kind of shape's in?
Well, we've
Good
got
shape.
the extinguishers, and we're about to switch them on.
Yeah, we've got some really great extinguishers. Really good extinguishers.
The fire brigade are on the way.
Yeah, they're close. I mean, it's definitely on the way.
I'll be honest with you. I've not called them yet. I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm in the process of. I'm on hold. So what I love is he's clearly been told to address that one person who wasn't particularly good.
All right, okay.
It's not good.
One of the people is, I wouldn't say not doing well, but she's very sick, but she's hopefully getting better.
Hopefully? You're not filling me with confidence, Donald!
My favourite bit is, I wouldn't say not doing well, but she is very sick, but she's hopefully getting better.
It's like he's, you know...
I've never seen someone clearly just grasping at any positivity that he can get out.
It's really brilliant because it's clearly like he's been given a set of words he can't say.
What I would say, though, in defence of Trump, he is doing the opposite of the British media.
Right.
He is trying to calm people down, which is actually a good thing.
But don't give them false confidence.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
You don't want to start panic. The British people, someone sneezes, we're all going to die.
We all put a bucket on our heads.
Like, literally, it's like, oh my God. BBC and that, they literally got everyone thinking, that's it, end of days.
We're all done.
Armageddon. It's here.
Essentially, we've only had 15, and a lot of that's because I called it early. We made a decision very early to close up our borders to certain areas of the world, and we did that
4 years in advance. What a spot that was from
Fantastic.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Amazing call, honestly.
Do you know what I love about it is people are dying around the world and he's trying to claim credit for doing stuff quickly.
My favourite thing about Trump is that he views everything as a competition with other countries.
Absolutely,
He's like, well, we're better than them. We've only got 15.
Yeah.
We've kept it down.
Yeah.
Inevitably, those numbers will start skyrocketing because this thing is going to take over and it's going to get around.
Yeah.
You know, we're infectious little bastards on this planet.
Yeah.
So is he going to just keep saying, 15 the whole time?
That's what...
Just 15. Mr. Trump, we've confirmed cases that they were now in the 15,000 mark. But I said 15.
I said 15.
You can't get me on a technicality. I did say 15. I might have said a silent K.
A lot of things are happening. We're very well organized. We have great talent, great doctors, great everyone.
What are you saying? Imagine they go, be clear, be concise, and make sure that you look like you're in control. You know who's on top of this. Great, we've got really
be
good...
specific. Great everyone.
Great everyone. Absolutely fantastic.
You've
All
nailed
things good.
Imagine Donald Trump got it. That would be a twist, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, which of the
doing
royal
great.
families?
He's dying.
Doing great.
He's dying in his bed.
I'm
He's
doing
literally
fantastic.
like, I'm going to be okay. The great talented people are looking after me. Everyone's great.
I'm dying better than the other people who are dying.
Yeah. There's a lot of worry that sporting events and just public events in general are going to be called off because we can't have people gathering in public together, sharing the germs.
No.
So the alternative, this is where we come in, live streaming.
Brilliant.
Okay. So specifically, they're going to start live streaming funerals.
Brilliant.
Now.
Which means you could have the dead off. You could now stream your funeral with us.
We could react to it just as the coffin's going in.
Oh, Margaret was well liked. Margaret was well liked.
And she's done it.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Took the lot.
Hugh Wizzy going, this guy. This guy.
We're going to be charging for those. So if you want us to react to your funeral...
you need to book now.
Let us know in the comments below. We'll get back to you.
You're going to need to book early because I get the feeling that these are going to be flying out the door.
To be honest, once people start dropping thick and fast, we're going to need to be on that.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be doing 10 a day.
Yeah, minimum.
I've always loved the speech. I'd love to be the one who gives the speech, even if I didn't know them.
Yeah.
Just tell me enough, I'll riff it.
So you basically just go, I really loved...
Well, that's basically...
Stephen.
Do you know the mad thing? That's what the vicar does. I could do that.
I always think that.
So most of these drama channels, they do the research, they get all the clips, they put it all together. Why do we need to do that? These have done it for us. Scarce did a little video on this guy. Basically, there was a live streamer. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but he's piss farting around with his gun. Like, he just picked his gun up and he shot it in his house, and now they've banned him. Now, the thing was, he is like a career live streamer every day, been doing it on Twitch 4 or 5 years. He seems to have done this by mistake, but they're just like, nah, you got to get off now. He's been sacked from, like, you know how they have clans? He's been sacked.
Oh, the clan let him go.
In one shot, if you had one shot.
One opportunity to fuck up your clan.
He's fucked his
Who is this guy?
And our first story of today comes from the YouTuber and streamer known as Carl.
Did you just say Carl?
Carl, yeah.
That's a bit of a... I don't know why.
Branding-wise, it's not strong.
No, but I don't know why, because, like, we're so used to now YouTubers having, like, I don't know, Vicstar. Like, something that's got a bit of...
Something weird.
Yeah.
Like Carl Gang.
Bitch, say I ain't got money. Say I ain't got money. God damn.
Oh my God. This is why guns should not be allowed.
Do you think he did that deliberately or that was an accident?
Should we take a look at his face and see? He looks a little bit phased by that.
Ironic.
I don't understand why they've gotten rid of him, though. He's basically showing is he can't control his gun properly.
Well, it's not the best impression to put forward that he cheddar bobbed it. Although he didn't shoot his dick off, but it could have been bad.
It was on its way.
There's animals wandering around in the back of his place.
Yeah.
Now.
What if he just shot the cat?
You're not supposed to just shoot a gun off on a live stream, are you?
I don't even know if you're meant to have a gun on a live stream. It's really one of those things you go, make sure the gun's not on the live stream. I mean, you conceal your firearm.
My weapon.
Yeah, you just wrap it around your leg. Keem then said he lost his girlfriend, his Twitch partnership, and he was kicked from his team all in one stream.
I have to say, that's a blaze of glory, though. If you're going to fuck your life up, he did it in 1 second.
I made my biggest mistake of my entire life last night, and it could ruin my life. I just want to thank SOAR. I have nothing but love for those people. And they did what they needed to do because I'm an idiot, The
guy feels destroyed. He says he's ruined his life. What I would say is try and not go mentally down that road, Because if he feels like his whole fucking world's ended, that could be bad for him mentally. We don't want him, You can still get away with that. You live stream on YouTube. Don't shoot your gun off again, obviously.
The gun's taken away now, though. Yeah, you lose your gun when you do that, right?
Yeah,
you should lose your gun.
Don't know in America. It's funny, It takes a lot to lose a gun in America.
After that, you should lose the gun.
Yeah,
you know?
Should, yeah.
You know when you crash into someone with a car and you kill them, or you crash into someone, people go, probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you see, I've had people crash into me and they're fine. So,
but they shouldn't.
It doesn't work that way.
But they shouldn't.
Genuinely, right? I was driving behind someone the other day. I seen them go the wrong way around a roundabout. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Yeah.
He went onto the roundabout and just went up the wrong way. I'm like, I got to look at him. He was like an 80-odd-year-old man. I'm like, what the fuck do I do here? Like, what do I do to stop this?
Beat the horn, flash the lights, pull him over, and just shoot your gun.
Yeah, I feel bad for this kid because even though that was a dumbass thing to do, he's saying, I'm just a fucking idiot. And it's like, all right, you've done a bad thing. You've obviously got something about you. You've done well with yourself. You got yourself into a little gaming crew and all that. Don't beat yourself up too much. Just don't shoot yourself up either. This next clip might be the best thing on TV this year. John Fury. Big John Fury, that is.
Yeah.
We had him in the podcast studio.
Good guy.
He's a massive man.
Lovely guy.
Mountain of a man.
Yeah.
He watched his son from afar. He couldn't be in the country in Las Vegas, win the heavyweight title of the world. Couldn't be there because of a previous conviction.
Right.
He's not allowed to get on the plane. But that almost adds to the mystique of the man as he celebrates each punch Tyson Fury lands.
Sure.
What a 19-stone man can do when you got heart, when you're bred to fight, when you're a king of a race. That's what can do. That's what come out of these balls.
Does he say that's what's come out of these balls? It's a good moment. It's a good moment. It's a good moment. Proud moment. Imagine a moment where you're watching what's come out of your balls.
Your sperm. Become heavyweight champion of the world.
I mean,
obviously there was an egg involved.
Yeah. I mean, possibly. We don't even know.
I mean, or he was just he just shot him up. Boom.
And he just came out fully
Tyson,
formed. Yeah.
6'9".
I wouldn't put it beyond John Fury to have given birth.
If there's a man tough enough to get through it.
If there's a man tough enough to...
John Fury.
I'm pretty angry, but I'm also going to push hard. What's your favourite out-of-context John Fury moment? Is it this?
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, you political bastards.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, you political bastards.
I like that one.
That one? Okay.
Pop, pop, bang! On the floor. End of. Give me them belts back where you stole them. You bum.
Where does Tyson get it?
He really is so like Tyson.
Do you know what I really love is people go, Tyson, he's one of one. He's one of a kind. No, you've never seen anything like Tyson. No. You look at his dad and you go, it's two of a kind. Fair play. Fair play.
Like, they're so alike.
This guy
if anything, I think I'd rather fight Tyson than John.
Yeah. John looks like the toughest guy.
Genuinely.
He looks even tougher.
He looks scarier than Tyson. Speaking of Tyson, gone to the other Tyson now. Have you heard about his daughter? I'm purely showing this for the context of the news story.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's daughter, who is, to my knowledge, happily in a relationship. There was a jokey sort of thing going around where someone suggested Mike Tyson was willing to pay someone $10 million to marry his daughter. Comedian Michael Blackson took it upon himself to DM Mike directly and offer his hand in marriage.
Right.
So he replies to the news story about Mike Tyson's daughter that isn't real.
Yeah.
If this is true, he said to Mike, I think I'm finally ready to settle down.
Good.
I know I've been dipping and dabbing in a few snow bunnies and Asian persuasion, but I'm ready for your beautiful queen. I'm ready to give you some grandkids that will have the complexion of Tyson Bedford, knowledge of Cicely Tyson, talk like you, Mike Tyson, and hopefully not built like Tyson Fury. I really don't give a fuck about the money, but I'll take it. Waiting to hear from you. father-in-law said. He genuinely DM'd him that. Mike responded. This is the thing. I think you should probably, because if I say it, it might sound like I'm actually saying it.
Why would you care if I said it then?
When you read things, it's more obvious that it's not from your opinion. So this is what Mike Tyson, baddest man on the planet at one point in his life, Mike Tyson,
took to his own DMs to say, listen, you, and I'm saying this in context, black, he means the man, little bitch, this shit ain't real. And as soon as I find the person that started this meme, he knows about the culture, I'ma knock them the fuck out. So make sure it ain't you, and this is again probably a slur, burnt roach looking bitch. My daughter is happily in a relationship with a nice looking man, and she's not interested in and again, overcooked hot dog like you, in context of Mike Tyson.
He's angry.
Next time you do my podcast, I'm gonna knock the, and this is again in context, black off you. It might take a year because, and again, in context, you black as fuck. Get the fuck out of my DMs before I get your, and again in context, black ass deported, you Geico lizard looking bitch.
Mike Tyson can really talk shit. He wasn't just a punching guy, you know what I mean? He could actually talk the shit and then deliver the knockout.
I imagine that he typed that out and then he went and lost it.
Hit send.
Send that. Oh,
genuinely, I'd love to have Tyson on the pod at some point.
Yeah,
but
I think it's still going though. Yeah.
If you were thinking about applying, don't leave.
Stop your application.
Can I just reiterate this one thing?
Are you ready to settle down?
No. Are you listening out there? And this is advice I think we all should be aware of.
Absolutely.
Leave Mike Tyson's daughter alone.
Absolutely.
You know. I feel like this is something that we should be taught at like schools. Like there's certain things you leave alone. Coronavirus.
Sure.
Shane Dawson's weight.
Don't touch the fire.
Mike Tyson's daughter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boom.
Those are the three.
Done.
If anything.
Thank you.
And religion.
So you probably have seen this Brenta-like, we'll call him.
Yeah.
Basically flogging duvets on what looks like a QVC type channel. Everyone sent him to us because we love
We love Brent. Yeah. This man's been compared to David Brent. Let's see.
It doesn't benefit me in any way, except I suppose I get to come back another day and you know, I keep my job for a bit longer. Make up for all the other failures, you know. I'm just kidding. But other than that, so the fact I don't have to be enthusiastic.
Has he got a shade of Goldbridge about him?
I don't have to like it. You can make your own mind up. And if you don't buy it, it's not like I'm losing money. I know I'm being a bit blunt, but the point is, I swear, I don't swear at this anymore. I don't swear at my duvet. I swear by it.
Brilliant. That is brilliant. I love him because this guy, I mean, everyone knows that if you're alone and you just have to keep talking, it's hard. Sometimes hard.
You have to have a conversation with yourself.
Yeah, so you have to pose questions.
That's why you're saying Goldbridge, because Goldbridge does that on his channel.
Yeah, but there's nothing vicious about this guy, all right?
Genuinely, he is a beautiful human, isn't he?
Seems so lovely, and I feel so sorry for QVC.
Can we get more footage of him? Because I could watch him for hours.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, you probably could just go to channel 318 or something.
If you're up for it,
yeah,
we'll get
this guy
drunk,
yeah,
and I want to watch him while we're just getting drunk.
Because he seems like good company.
And none of that Post Malone stuff.
No, just a little
good,
drink.
Wholesome,
with some
maybe
guys.
a little bit of whiskey.
Yep.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
And I would laugh at him, with him. Because it's not vicious.
Yeah.
All night long.
Yeah. I like him, and I feel like there are a lot of vicious people out there who are comparing him to David Brent. David Brent's not a nice character. He's got a lot of blind spots.
No.
This guy, clearly
you
conscious.
love David Brent.
Yeah.
That's the part of the charm. Because you know he wants to be loved.
Yeah.
And he clearly wants to be liked. And some of the things he says he's just so...
He's so sweet. He's so wholesome. He's so nice.
Love him.
Yeah. I want to be his friend.
Someone send us more footage of this guy. He might be my new favourite person on the internet.
Absolutely. Completely agree. Yeah. Good guy. This is a light-hearted, beautiful little report from the folks over at ABC, Brian, who found out some bad news.
Somebody's about to get an ABC 13 umbrella who's been going through a tough time recently. So we're going to go meet Mary.
What is an ABC 13 umbrella, Laurence?
Well, what you need to understand is ABC 13. It's a local news station, and this guy found out some bad news for this woman.
The fire broke out at Mary's home on Mill Road in Clover Monday night and destroyed almost everything she held dear.
Rough to see my home burning up, and then finally that night my sister had passed away on her way to my house.
Her house burned. Everything in her house burned.
Was that through?
A fire start. We don't know at the moment.
You don't give someone an umbrella when a fire starts.
Well, this is part of it.
Her daughter reached out to ABC 13 about her extraordinary loss. And today, Chief Meteorologist George Flickinger set out to brighten up her day.
I thought the umbrella was symbolic.
No, it's
I thought the umbrella was going, life is raining on you at the minute.
Yeah.
We're here to give you the umbrella.
Yeah.
And what that umbrella symbolises is a load of other things that come with it?
This is a check for £50,000. Yeah.
You open the umbrella and cash falls out.
Yeah, exactly. No, Brian, look.
You have your own ABC 13 umbrella.
Okay. Thank
to you.
Your whole fucking house has just burned down.
Now you're out on the streets, you'll need some shelter.
To you, bringing you sunshine on a rainy day.
Imagine how annoying this man must be to live with. I'm bringing you sunshine on a rainy day. Everything about him is so cliche, isn't it?
That's what I love about
but what about the sunshine, Mary? You're still thinking about the burnt down house, aren't you?
Do you know what?
Yeah. With this umbrella, you've got something that's much more than a house.
Protection.
Well, it's signed.
Yeah.
It's signed.
And I've never actually signed one of these before.
And I'm not going to be changing that policy for you, Mary.
That's because...
You see, what we do here is we give umbrellas up. We don't ride on them.
Yeah. You see, the main issue here, Jane, or whatever the fuck your name is, I've never actually signed one of these before because it makes no fucking difference to a fucking umbrella whether you sign it or not.
Why, Mary, you ask? Because I don't know how to write.
Do you think the new intro, the old intro is better?
Food reviewer. I do reviews on the YouTube. You never knew.
I'm not quite as sure about it.
I keep it so fly. Do you know why?
It's not the audio, it's the visuals that I'm not sure on.
Look, bring back the old intro if you can.
Yeah, if possible, yeah.
We're trying the KFC, the donut sandwich. This thing looks pretty good. Comes with one side, I got wedges, and I also added on mac and cheese because I like their mac and cheese. Let's go and try it.
That looks disgusting.
That looks amazing.
Is that an actual glazed donut?
Yeah, on either side of chicken, yeah.
Why the fuck would you have donut and chicken together?
It's sweet with the chicken. It's sweetness with chicken. You have waffles and chicken regularly.
You dip your chips in your milkshake for this reason, don't you?
Partly, although, yeah, it's really the salt. But that's, yeah, I mean, look at it.
The donut cut in half. Nope, 2 donuts.
Wow.
With the regular sandwich. I can see this being kind of soggy.
Soggy?
That's rancid for me.
Right,
that looks amazing.
This is a very, very messy sandwich, and we have not even eaten one bite of it yet.
I hate that. That's an instant downgrade for me. Do you know when you have burgers and they're just dropping the bits before you even put them in your mouth? I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Partly what I want.
I don't like that. I mean, that's just dropping the bits.
Oh, look, you actually look at his face afterwards. He actually goes, for fuck's sake, look at his eyes. So it drops out and then he goes, look.
No. Did you see it? Go back. Once
it drops out.
Did you see it just oozing out below? What?
But then look at his face as he realises it. Look, there. But then look at his face, he goes,
everywhere.
Look,
it's everywhere.
Wow,
he's loving it. He's loving it.
Look, see, he doesn't stop him.
Oh, it's a buy, isn't it? It's got to be a buy.
Wrong. KFC is definitely a buy.
We want it out of 10 though, come on.
You're gonna need some freaking latex gloves when you're eating this thing.
Wow.
Enough about your sex life. There's something about him, isn't there?
There's just extreme self-awareness, but also at the same time such extreme self-love.
Describe him in a word.
Reviewer.
Cuddly.
A bit mean.
We'd like to cuddle him.
Yeah,
Can we squeeze them together, you and I? Have him in the middle and just squeeze him.
Basically make a similar thing to the KFC donut.
Ironically, he's the meat in the sandwich then.
If you want chicken and donuts, head to your nearest chicken and donut shop. Of course, a common thing in the UK, but weird over in America.
If anyone makes their own version of that, tweet us or Instagram it. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe. Also, we're doing a lot of content on TG2, the second channel. Make sure you subscribe to that as well. And we'll see you later, motherfuckers.